Hey guys, it's Rachich. I hope you missed me. In this video I wanna show you my incredible Magic Find build called Blade Vortex Occultist. In Affliction League I used to play a few different builds and I tried Magic Find Tornado Shot as well. And I can say that I like Blade Vortex much more, and here's why. Firstly, to comfortably play tier 16 maps, you don't need to have 2 mirrors of currency as for the same Tornado Shot, where the physical mirror bow is very important. My Blade Vortex costs about 3 or 400 divines and it allows you to run tier 16 maps with 6000 wisps and 6 tons with scarabs, so it's good. In the description of this video I will attach all the links with strategies, a link to my pedo building, and also I have an open Discord for everyone now, so I'm waiting for you there. Now you can see my build easily clears T16 burial chambers maps with 6000 wisps and 90% map quantity, only occasionally dying, like one time a map, like any other MF builds, so it's pretty strong and chill. In comparison, to achieve the same clearing speed and survivability on a Tornado Shot Magic Find, you would need approximately 2 mirrors or 1800 divines. Therefore, Blade Vortex is definitely a good choice if you are not a millionaire in pathofexile and want to try farm Magic Find. Like it? Let's talk about the items in this build. We use a bow and quiver. The bow should be a synthesis spine bow with increased spell damage in the implicit. The base doesn't cost much and it's easy to buy. The bow must have +1 to level of socketed gems, increased spell damage, increased crit chance or crit multi, and 2 crafted mods, +2 level of socketed support gems, and chance to deal double damage. Next one is regular Magic Find helmet with double rarity, increased mana reservation efficiency of skills and an implicit, and crafted rarity of items dropped. Next is Wild Arrow Quiver with gain 50% of physical damage as extra chaos and implicit, and it should be with 2 mods for extra elemental damage, crit multi, and crafted increased global crit chance and increased elemental damage if you've dealt a critical strike recently. Now Sacrificial Guard body armor with 2 influences, Crusader and Hunter. Each should have these modifiers: Elevated Explode, you can apply an additional curse, and Spell Crit. Next crafted item in this build is Rare Amulet with +2 level of gems, all and physical, crit chance or crit multi, and maximum life. Next, 2 Venture's Gamble rings with 10% quantity and 35% plus rarity and 100 plus resistances. Choose your own resistances. I spent about 30 divines on these 2 rings. And about glows, you should have physical damage converted to cold modifier, increased damage with hits against shield enemies modifier, and these 2 implicit. Total conversion from physical to cold should be 55% plus. Also, I have strength and dexterity on these glows because we need these attributes a lot. These glows is a little expensive, like maybe 20 or 25 divines. And you can fill your attribute requirements on the other items or on the passive tree, it's up to you. Belt is Headhunter, don't forget to use Catalyst for attributes here and buy the cheapest Headhunter and then use Divine Orbs for better strength and dexterity if you can't buy it. The last item is Goldbeam Boots with increased movement speed implicit and good quantity. Of course it's the better choice for Magic Find builds. I will not talk about every flask in this build, just look at my flasks in pedo building and copy it. About skill gems in this build, everything is extremely simple, just copy my skill gems from my POE. I want to tell you only about one skill gem mechanic: Guardian Blessing, Grace, Spectre and Grace. As you may know, Guardian's Blessing is a gem that allows us to have 1 free aura with no reservation if we linked our minion gem and our minion is alive. This minion takes percentage damage every second, so this minion will die. But for us it's not a problem. In this build we use 2 Dark Marinity Spectres and they respawn when they die. So just buy these 2 corpses on trade, they're not expensive, use Ray Spectre gem on them, then use your Grace aura, and when they die they will respawn and you can recast this Grace aura. It's splendid mechanic, I guess it's very simple. Now passive tree. We have 2 large cluster jewels and 2 medium cluster jewels. Just copy them from my pedo building actually. We have 1 small cluster jewel with spiteful presence, passive skill and increased effect. It saves our mana a bit, so you should buy it. In this build we have many unique jewels, like really a lot. Let's start with Timeless Jewel right here. It should be with all elemental resistances per devotion and something else for damage. I mean, it can be really everything like elemental damage or else. If you don't know how to choose these timeless jewels, I will leave a link in the description with a guide. Don't buy wrong jewel. Next unique jewel is Unnatural Instinct that gives all bonuses of unallocated small passive skills in radius. Watcher's Eye, and there are a lot of Watcher's Eye that you can use in this build. Just buy something for hatred damage and zealotry. Next unique jewel is that which was taken with critical strike, have cooling strike, and cannot take reflected elemental damage. Also, you can replace critical strikes have cooling strike with regular cooling strike mod. Just buy cheaper actually. Next is Blood Nudge Jewel. For damage taken from stunning hits is recovered as life, and next is Immutable Force for stun and block recovery. Finally, the last unique jewel in this build, is a possible escape with passive tree. Passives in radius of Mage Bane can be allocated without being connected to your tree. It scales our Blade Vortex duration a lot. The last thing I want to tell you about on the passive tree is charms. You should definitely buy this charm for recover 2% of life on kill and crit chance at maximum power charges, and next two charms or one charm, if it's open only one, can be anything like crit chance and resistances if you don't have its cap like me. As I said before, I will attach the links with strategy in the description, and now let me show you map modifiers rejects. On this website we choose which mods we don't want to run when we rerolling our map. So here's keywords you need to use when you're rerolling your map actually, and when your map lights up it means you can run it. It's really useful. With these builds you can actually farm a lot of currency as a magic find, and I really try to make this video useful and not boring. If you want to support me and my channel and get special benefits on Discord, you can support me on Patreon. If you don't want to spend your money on me, you can just like this video, join to my Discord, and go kiss your family. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I love you all. It was Rachich, as always. And my magic find, Blade Vortex. Bye.